Okay. Right. Recording time. How do I do an intro? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Create. Last episode, we built this magnificent villager trading hall, and I have been invisible. Mysterious phantasms aside, I have been hard at work in here on the villager trading hall. I have been trading these guys up to master level, curing them down to 1 emerald. I've actually got a pretty good system going on here. I've got like a little thing on the end here. That villager converter I designed in the last episode where the thing goes down, I ended up just putting it on the end here. Because what I can do is I just pick up the villager, I drop him on the seat, and I send him down. But I'm not going to do it because I currently don't have any weakness potions to turn him back. So either way, we send him down. We've got Num Num down there who does his fantastic work at turning them into zombie villagers. Comes back up, we can cure them, send them back. And I've managed to get a ton of these guys. I got an absolute god roll toolsmith. Look at this guy. I mean, the enchants, not great, but to get all 4 tools, I'm pretty sure this is actually quite rare. So I'm really happy with this guy. This is great. And then we've also got all of these toolsmiths with an iron trade, which, again, we have a pretty spiffy iron farm, so it's looking pretty good. So our main emerald income is iron right now. We also have all pieces of the diamond armor. This guy, I was dead annoyed I didn't get the leggings on this guy, but, you know, we got another one with them on. And then for some extra emeralds, we've got some farms here, all with carrots. I haven't finished curing these guys down because I ran out of splash weakness potions. But the other reason I can't continue with this is I have no gold. I have used every single drop of gold I own on this project, and I am just completely out of it. And conveniently, I don't know if you've noticed, but I may have just released a video of a gold farm. So I think you know what we're building today. I've no idea where I really want to put it. I'm thinking maybe in this space back here. I'm not going to do exactly the design I did in my tutorial, as I want to make it a little larger, kind of like how I did with the iron farm. I want to make it a bit bigger and just work a little faster. But of course, for that, we need resources, and my create chest, while it's looking pretty good, I have a certain lack of brass materials and all those sorts of, like, whatever these things are, the rose quartz. Yeah, I don't have a lot of those. So, before I can start, I need to go on a bit of a mining trip. I also need to make a ton more brass, which is going to be fun. But I have a lot of copper and zinc, so that's alright. Well, I'm going to be honest. It says I'm 5 blocks away, but I don't seem to see a nether wastes biome. Oh, there's a bastion. I shouldn't. But I'm gonna. If there's one thing I've learned about myself, it is that I am the very definition of a loot goblin in video games. I can't help myself. I need to do it. Oh god. Okay, I found the bastion. That was terrifying. Okay. Give me all that gold. Ooh, nice. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, I've nearly died like 3 times now. I need to leave. And a painful amount of crafting later, and we have these glorious toolboxes. Now, I have actually gone through and I've organized and named all of these. So this one here is all our cogs and beltwork stuff. The next one, funnels, depots, tunnels, all that kind of jazz. And this one is just all the random brass bits and a couple of other useful pieces. This one here is just like a misc one, so like the cauldrons and the dripstone for lava farming is quite nice to have on hand, honestly. Power and machines in this one. And then casings and pipes in this one. All nice and neatly packaged, organized into toolboxes. Oh yeah, the mountain's gone too. That's a change. You know, just feels like the list of things I need to do before I can make this farm just keep on growing. It's like, yes, I'm ready to build. No, we're not. Got to remove an entire mountain. Feels good, man. No, my crimes. Cover them up. Ugh. Ooh, that was close. So to begin with, we need to work on the power for this thing, which is going to be a rather hefty steam engine. Now I'm thinking we'll place it kind of in this area, so we'll grab our tanks. And I'm thinking we want to go big, like maybe a level 9 fully whacked out boiler. So we'll have 9 blaze burners under here. And I've got 32 cauldrons here, and we've got 9 burners to power. So I should have enough. My general golden ratio I go with is 2 cauldrons per blaze burner, and that seems to work pretty decently. I'm going to go a little bit over, so rather than 18, I think I'm going to go with 20 cauldrons, so that will be 2 areas like this, which will be 2 by 5, and then we have a block space between, maybe. So under these cauldrons, we're going to have pipes, this will be taking the lava into the spouts, where the buckets will be made for the blaze burners. And then here on either end, a pump. I don't really know how I'm going to get the power to these just yet, so what if we go with some cogs? And then we'll have to do something like a vertical gearbox, and then this can go down underground and connect up to the power easily. So a little bit of work later, and I think I managed to finagle everything in just fine. We actually rotated the pump to now be facing upwards, because then we can link it up with the mechanical arm here. So this big cog actually diagonally powers that arm there, and obviously this smaller cog comes up to the top, which is going to make just connecting up those two things so much simpler. I forgot this. So we're going to have a hopper coming out the back of here, and this will be the filter for empty buckets. So empty buckets will get placed here, they'll flow through onto this depot, get lava bucketed, pulled out via a lava bucket filter here onto this depot, where they'll be grabbed and put into the blaze burners. So having it in this orientation, I think what we can do is if we just extend these cobblestone generators all the way to the end, obviously this tunnel will stretch that whole way, and all we need to do really, I think, is probably just extend the crushing wheel segment. I don't know how big these vaults can actually be, so I'll pretty much just have to max out this vault and then see how many crushing wheels I can add onto that and hope that it keeps up, I guess.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So, when you sometimes just go into, like, that brain-dead building mode and words just don't happen? Yeah, I sort of did that, and I pretty much finished the gold farm. The outside is actually looking really nice. I actually got really lucky in that this roof lined up perfectly with the roof of the chicken sandwich farm, so we've managed to get this really clean, big slab across the entire thing. I kind of want to add like an extra segment up here, maybe, like where these barriers are. Barriers? Where these pillars are, I kind of want to bring these up and have another section here, maybe. But for the most part, I'm really pleased with the way this is looking. Like, I love this front section where we can see the generator and the cauldrons. I haven't quite finished all the way around. It's very plain out the back, but we don't think about that right now. But the inside is where this thing really shines. I'm really actually quite happy with the interior here. So we've got a little access door on the side, straight into a stressometer, which you can see we've only used a third of this thing, so we've got plenty more stress here to use for other projects, which is really nice. I've got some ideas of already what I want to do with that. But we come in, and up above here we've got the cobble generators, of which I've now got 18 of them, which is really cool. And obviously 6 crushing wheels on the front, but we can come under here, and obviously we can do maintenance on the generator, and the gold farm here is working perfectly. So same process as before: cobble, gravel, sand washed into clay smelted to terracotta comes back across, brushed to red sand washed, gold nuggets. Now I am missing one thing on here, and that is the trash system. So this thing is slowly filling up with dead bushes and flint, so I need to work on that quickly, but for the most part it is working just fine. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit of space in here. This didn't nearly take up as much as I thought. I was expecting this was going to come all the way to the end here, but I actually kind of like that we've got this big space here. Maybe we can fit some stuff in eventually. In fact, I've just had the perfect idea what we can put in this space. For the longest time, I've been wanting to make like one of these dripstone farms, but just for lava buckets, so I have a place to get infinite lava. Because my entire lava supply in this world so far has come from this here lava pool. And I'm going to be honest, while it's been good, you can see we are running out of this lava quite quickly. I mean, we can probably scoop up the rest of this right now. But yeah, this needs improvement. So for this, we're just going to have a chest here, maybe 2 depots out the back. One will be on input, one on output. So this will output buckets, input lava. Yeah, this is only temporary, but it will suffice to make us what we need. Okay, so take from there, deposit to there. Yeah, done. So empty buckets get put on there. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go AFK overnight and we'll see the results.
The following day.
And with an overnight session fully AFK'd, we have a ridiculous amount of iron and gold now. Now, I have already crafted up 2 stacks of golden apples here, so obviously the gold is a lot less, but it's still a ridiculous amount of these things. This will get us really far. And as for the iron, yeah, I'm not going to need to run that farm for a good while now. But one of the other things I did was I made a fun little automation back in the factory here. We've got this crazy looking contraption here. I'm not even going to try and explain what's going on. All that you need to know, it's making this, splash weakness potions. So all we need to do is take a water bottle and pop it on there, and we get ourselves splash weakness. I haven't actually shown this off on cam because I've never done this process with potions before, and I kind of wanted to just experiment with it and get a feel for it rather than trying to do it on camera here. Because, you know, my brain is big, bad, and I cannot physically speak and design at the same time. It doesn't happen. I'm sure there's definitely more compact ways to do this too, but it was just a fun one to mess around with at least. But either way, now we have all the golden apples, all the weakness potions. We can do some pretty good stuff with these villagers. Oh my lord, there's so many more in here than the last time I came in. Huh. So yeah, I definitely am really happy with the progress we've made today. I think I'm going to wrap things up here, and next episode I think we're definitely going to work on a workshop to fill out this kind of space. Like maybe we'll have it come diagonally across this area and then into here with like a big gate or something. And then we can start to fill out these little in-between areas with random little contraptions or decorations, which I think will be really cool. I definitely want to add some more interesting things to this landscape, because right now I have just kind of made it flat and grass, and it's obviously not the nicest thing to look at, so we're going to find some organic stuff to fill this area with. But for now, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been Skeej. Make sure to like and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.